season to you. Remember, you can watch this newscast on all of our social media handles displayed on your screen. Now, the mood and forms of sharing as a key characteristics of Christmas appear to have evolved through time. These days, phone screens glow with loved ones far away and gifts travel at the speed of light, even when relatives are separated by distance and time. And so, this Christmas, we are reflecting on how digitalization is impacting the Yuletide. In tonight's survey, we want to know, do you think video calls, online transfers, and virtual celebrations are watering down our cherished, long-standing family Christmas traditions in Nigeria? Well, share your thoughts with us. Do you prefer the traditional all-physical communal celebrations, which was often the case in the past, or the evolved digitized formats that some families have now adopted? Let's know what you think. Now let's get the stories as Christians converged on various worship centers today to reflect on the true meaning of the season, with Christmas church services resonating with messages of hope, unity, and the need for national coexistence. Omenka Amarachuku tells us more.
Celebration for the faithful commemorating the birth of Jesus Christ. The Archbishop of the Methodist Church Nigeria, Most Reverend Michael Akinwale, enjoined Christians to use this period to promote national unity.
It's going to be a dawn of a new era, and all the challenges that we are passing through will become a thing of the past. I strongly believe that Nigeria will survive.
For the Catholic Archbishop of Abuja, Most Reverend Ignatius Kaigama, his message centered on emulating the virtues of Jesus Christ.
We may be undergoing challenges of different kinds, but we know that the Lord is there. And that is why Jesus is called Emmanuel.
At the Church of Anglican Communion, Holy Cross, Abuja, Vicar Obom Nadi centered his message on love, peace, and unity of purpose.
That same baby that could not be accommodated in a comfortable guest room is now the one accommodating the whole world. But the problem we people have is that they celebrate the season. Our advice and encouragement and our word is that you celebrate the reason for the season.
At the Baptist Church, Reverend Tom Topatare called on Christians to be Christ-like.
So as we celebrate Christmas today, it's just for us to have at the back of our minds that God came to sort our problems. Now, if the same problem is sorted out, every other problem is sorted out.
You must search for him. Deliberately search for him. Use valuable time to search for him. And when you find him, worship him and keep him.
Prayers were offered for sustainable peace, unity, and development of the country. In Abuja, Omenka Amarachuku, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the birth of Jesus Christ, according to biblical teachings, is for the redemption of mankind. In this report, Elizabeth Omori looks at the nativity and its impact on the faithful.
The birth of Jesus Christ, as captured in the book of Matthew chapter 1 verse 18 to 25, is a divine conception through the Holy Spirit, fulfilling God's promise to send his Son to redeem mankind. The Christmas story revolves around the nativity, Mary's birth of Jesus in a manger. The Bible records angels appearing to shepherds and the three wise men from the east following a star to find Jesus, offering gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior.
December 25 is an annual public holiday in many countries, marking the day before the 12th night. Christians leverage this occasion to reflect on Christ's teachings and message of love.
We see that the possibility that no matter how far any human being has gone from God, from living right, doing right, there is a possibility to take advantage of the bridge, Jesus, the anchor, Jesus, to return back to God.
Christmas is characterized by carol services, gift sharing, and traditions like adorned Christmas trees, lights, home and office decorations, concerts, and end-of-the-year events.
He came for the sole purpose of dying so that he could make free entrance to those who would accept him as Lord and Savior.
Christmas means to me the expression of the love of God to humanity.
Clergymen say the birth of Jesus reminds us of hope and salvation.
This is a time in many communities, particularly within Nigeria's vibrant Christian culture, where nativity plays and dramatic shows are commonplace. These shows are evolving in style and delivery, but ultimately still serve as powerful and immersive visual tools to recount the story of Christ's birth. Let's give you the sound of this excerpt from the rather comic variation rendered at Pastor Jimmy Odukoya's Fountain of Life Church. Indeed, it is evolving. Now let's bring in Bishop Duke Akimesoko. He's the Bishop Anglican Communion Kubwa Diocese, Abuja, for some analysis of the circumstances surrounding the birth of Jesus as depicted in the nativity play we just showed you moments ago. Merry Christmas, Bishop. Thank you so much for coming on Network News this Christmas night.
Merry Christmas.
It's a pleasure to have you. Now, Bishop,
Thank
we
you.
just saw the depiction of Joseph's initial doubt of the parentage of baby Jesus in that nativity show earlier. Why was the angel's intervention necessary now to clear all doubts about the conception of Jesus? And how does that relate to divinity in clearing unbelief? By the way, Bishop, do you think Randy Pates and his co-angels in the play we watched earlier did a good job convincing the Nigerian Joseph to take Mary's divine situation more seriously? It was quite hilarious there, actually.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. Just as we have the scriptural foundation that the birth of Jesus Christ is very unique in the sense that when Mary was conceived of Jesus, he was without man, and that is very unique, very special in that sense. And as we see in that little clip, Joseph, who have never met with her whole wife, now to say that his wife is pregnant would not be easy for him to take or accept. The angels have to do extra work on him to be able to accept that message. And just as we know, even our time today, if a woman say, I've not met with a man, and become pregnant, it's a great issue. So that angels have to do extra work on Joseph to accept the pregnancy of Mary because she has not met with any man, and that is the uniqueness, the special nature which the birth of Jesus Christ conveyed to us today.
The miraculous birth. Now, Bishop, for those who do not understand, what is the significance of the star and the gifts brought by the three wise men in the nativity story?
Well, all the significance is to illustrate the importance and the greatness of the person that was being given birth to, and also to show to the world the special gift God has brought to the world, the star, the gifts, all to bring a message of hope, a message that God is doing something unique in the life of mankind.
Okay, now finally, before I let you go, tell us how can Nigerian Christians balance the social festivities of Christmas with the spiritual significance of the birth of Christ, just so there isn't a disconnect in celebration and spirituality there?
Well, the major message that Christ brings is message of love, of hope, of forgiveness, of acceptance. So as we celebrate, eat, dance, whatever, we should not forget these key messages that Christ brings to humanity. The forgiveness of sin, love for humanity, and acceptance of mankind, one to another, and to extend love to one another, irrespective of tribe, irrespective of religion, at all times.
Indeed, Bishop, you know, we just have to coexist as one in Nigeria for the nation to move forward.
Yeah.
Bishop Duke Akimesoko, Bishop Anglican Communion Kubwa Diocese, Abuja, thank you so much for coming and shedding light on the miracle birth of Jesus. Of Christmas, and first on our lineup is Nigeria's entertainment hub and the city that never sleeps, Eko for sure. But you know it as Lagos. With the city already in the thick of dirty December vibe, one can only wonder how the city is going to shine this year. But how's Adu last year's record? Well, maybe our man on the ground there in Lagos, Joel Popoalat, knows a little bit about that. Joel, just before we go, if you're there, you can hear me. Just before we go into where the party is, let's talk about the gloomy fire incident of Christmas Eve. What is the latest as regards that incident?
Thank you, Jumai. I've been monitoring developments at the scene of the incident at Martin Street in Lagos Island. And the good news at this time is that the situation has been brought under control. Let's have an update of the report I did earlier at the scene of the incident. Let's have it. Helplessly as their means of livelihood went up in flames. Incidents of fire outbreaks are not new in Lagos, but the magnitude of this particular incident, which began on Christmas Eve, has left the hopes of affected traders in limbo.
No hope. All hope is lost. It's only God that is my hope now.
Somebody called me, say my own don't burn. I said, waiting now. I said, now the house don't break. So everything, if I go reach my shop, everything don't burn.
Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, while calling for calm, urged residents and affected persons to allow emergency responders carry out their duty without interference, warning against conversion of office apartments to warehouses and for other unapproved use.
You've seen that the main building, there's been two partial collapse that you can notice. And so what you will see is eventually we'll have to take down this building, the entire building.
If as Nigerian we abide by the rules, we abide by the law, we won't have difficulty in accessing this place in the first place.
In Lagos, Joel Popoalat, NTA News.
What is kicking in Lagos this Christmas night? What is the one most single fun place one should visit, on a night like this? If you're a visitor to Lagos and want to experience Dirty December, have you been there already?
The sad incident that happened in Lagos on Christmas Eve, that has not blighted the usual razzmatazz that is associated with Christmas celebration in Lagos. I'm here at Adetokunbo Ademola roundabout in Victoria Island, Lagos, and the excitement is indeed unprecedented. Despite that incident, it has not blighted the mentality, the culture of celebration in Lagos, the echo for show, the vibe, the razzmatazz that Lagos is associated with. Here, people have come here from far and near to catch a glimpse of the decoration, the various decoration, the Christmas lights that this Adetokunbo Ademola roundabout has been known for over the years. And at this particular scene, a lot of activities is going down here. Right beside me here, you can see that the traditional vibe of Christmas celebration just around me here is in the air. You can see the cultural display, the cultural display of the Yoruba culture, the Igbo culture, the Hausa culture. Cultural display that reflects every nook and cranny of Nigeria is in the air. Just like when we were young in those days, and during the Christmas season, we go from house to house, celebrating Christmas, dancing, putting on masks. That is what is happening out here in Victoria Island, Lagos here. And the culture of Christmas celebration, the razzmatazz, the vibe, the echo for show that Lagos is synonymous with is indeed playing out. The Dirty December is playing out. A lot of corporate organizations, hotels, motels are cashing in on the Dirty December.
Okay, Joel, I can just follow your vibe and take a few downstairs there. Thank you so much for giving us an update on Lagos, what's happening this Christmas and Dirty December. I wish I am there with you to dance. Thank you so much.
Juma is going to continue to Mama call.
Thank you. Now, the Garden City of Port Harcourt is our next stop in our tour of the city. Christmas night edition. This time we'll link up with Robinson Derate Day for an update on Christmas celebrations in the Rivers State capital. Robinson? Okay, Robinson is not there. And
so Christmas celebration is a top notch for the residents. In the last few days, the city has transformed into a playground of lights, music, and culture, offering a glamorous experience to visitors. As you can see around me, most areas in the city have been beautifully decorated to offer a beautiful atmosphere for the Christmas celebration. There are also a lot of lively and traditionally rooted activities going on in the rural areas, attracting a lot of people from Port Harcourt to those places. Perhaps this is the reason why the roads are very busy, but there is less traffic congestion. The traffic congestion was only experienced on Christmas Eve. This year's Christmas celebration seems to be better than last year, as people came out in their numbers with their family members to catch Christmas fun. The weather condition in Rivers State cannot be predicted. Even on Christmas Day, it rains. But this does not stop the people from coming out to catch the Christmas fun. In Port Harcourt, Robinson Daratede, NTA News.
Thank you, Robinson, there. And now we go back to Lagos, where Oko Hotel and Suites is raising the bar in Dirty December experience with the hosting of a spectacular Grand Makosa Carnival procession to formally welcome Santa Ile as he makes his arrival from North Pole into the heart of the tropical Christmas wonderland called the Kingdom of Light. Again, Joy Popola reports that the procession across major streets in Victoria Island showcased the African vibe and Christmas celebration with rich display of diverse cultural music and dance.
For the past 7 years, Eko Hotel Santa Hili Grand Makosa Carnival Procession has been serving as the official welcome for Santa Hili with a royal reception from King Kai. This African touch to Christmas celebration has been a major part of Eko Hotel Christmas celebration, which residents have been actively following, proudly supported by its partners Zenith Bank and Maltina. The Grand Parade journeyed through the popular Adetokunbo Ademola in Victoria Island, where the excitement of the carnival was visible, with both the young and old showcasing their dancing prowess.
We associate Christmas with what happens overseas and all that, but now Christmas is coming back to Africa, which is why it's called Tropical Christmas, not Temperate Christmas. It's a beautiful thing by Eko Hotel.
This carnival is different. Like the carnival, the vibe here is too hot. Like it's too hot.
At Jose Adeogun, the next port of call, also witnessed the vibe, transforming the iconic Victoria Island corridor into a living canvas of tropical Christmas magic. Even till the wee hours of the day, the fun that characterized the carnival is considered by many as second to none. And for Eko Hotel and its partners, the initiative can only get better.
It's been a wonderful African tale of Christmas. We tell the African tale of Christmas in our own way, and we invite Santa from the North Pole who come to experience the rich culture of Africa.
We're all in the spirit of Christmas, and we're sharing it with one another here at Eko Hotel, and Maltina and Zenith Bank sponsoring the occasion.
The Grand Makosa Carnival procession has become an annual carnival that usually draws participation of 5 unique tribes, bringing a variety of excitement to the party. In Lagos, Joel Bukbola, NTA News.
And Calabar is therefore our last stop tonight. And of course, with the Carnival City already on full blast, holidaymakers are sure to be having a swell time this Christmas night. Paul Erbel has been monitoring the celebrations there in Calabar and is standing by for us at the moment. Paul, where is the party at this beautiful Christmas night? Paul.
At the Christmas village, the hallmark of most of the activities of the Cross River State Festival and Carnival. At the Christmas village, a whole lot is happening. Just as the saying goes, Calabar, come and live and be at rest. Here at the Christmas village, there are lots of fun. The elderly, the mature people, and the children are not left out. In fact, there is the entertainment section. People listen to good music. There is the food section where we have different cuisines, local and otherwise. We have the grill, the barbecue, we have the plantain, the roasted plantain, and all others. And our people are having a lot of time enjoying themselves. A lot came here with their family to enjoy the Christmas village setting the tone. There are other activities and other locations that the state government has allocated for these 32 days of festivity here in Cross River State. We have the Millennium Park that is hosting some other events. The lightning situation at the Millennium Park is top notch, and everybody wants to be there as well. Time will fail us to enumerate and highlight the different programs, events, day by day. Every day has a different program to entertain and keep the people, the visitors and residents at peace and at a relaxation point. So from the Christmas village, the center of attraction for the Christmas festivities here in Calabar, the Cross River State capital, is back to you in the studios.
Thank you, Paul. I can see and sense your excitement there. Thank you so much for bringing us the live show of what's happening in Calabar. Now, this Christmas, Africa's largest TV network, NTA, is creating an opportunity for Nigerians in the diaspora to share Christmas messages with loved ones back home. Most of the messages we have received so far are emphasizing themes of hope and unity while reflecting on the spirit of love. Let's bring you some of the messages.
Hello everyone, this is the Agate family from Los Angeles, California. We just want to say Merry Christmas. This is going to be a Christmas full of love, peace, and joy. To our family in Nigeria, we love you all. To our friends, we love you all. This 2026 shall be a year full of love, and we shall have many, many more reasons to smile, many, many more reasons to celebrate this coming year.
Hello, my name is Denning, and I just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hi, my name is Desiree, and this is for everyone in Nigeria. That's for my family. And I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas!
Hello everyone, this is the Odipe family. We live in the UK. We would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. We would especially like to wish our grandma a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We would like to wish the entire Odipe family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Bye.
Merry Christmas from us, the Shapiras in Abu Dhabi. We would like to wish all our friends and family a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. We just want to say, may God bless you, keep you with love from us. Merry Christmas.
Hi everybody, compliment to the season. We are the Obrema family.
And we just want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas. I want to wish a Merry Christmas to all my cousins and all my friends that are in Nigeria. I hope you guys have a spectacular Christmas, and yeah.
You guys should be safe and have a good day, and just have a spectacular Happy New Year's in advance.
Merry Christmas to the Alabama family.
With a really nice lunch afterward. No, this is definitely.
Hi everyone.
I am Habiba Oladipo, and I live in Maryland, United States of America, with my family. We'd like to wish my father, the Ono Abocho, His Royal Highness, Jonah Okai Idrisu, and the entire Bridal Kingdom a Merry Christmas and a prosperous 2026.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas there, and I see Habiba and our children. I hope you're enjoying the USA. We'll see you back when you return to Nigeria. And back here in Nigeria, prominent politician and chairman Pace Setters Group of Schools, Abuja, Kenneth Imasuabon, is literally spreading the Christmas cheer. The direct beneficiaries of these gestures are internally displaced persons sheltering at the International Christian Center in Ohogwa, Edo State. Imasuabon donated food items and livelihood materials to enable the inmates celebrate this year's Christmas with joy and merriment. Jude Abugo tells us more.
The annual presentation of food items by Kenneth Imasagbon during Yuletide is one event that these internally displaced persons always look forward to. This year, Rice Man, as he is popularly called, brought bags of rice, noodles, beverages, clothes, toiletries, and cash donated by staff, parents, and students of Pacesetters Group of Schools, Abuja. He encouraged other well-meaning Nigerians to remember the needy as they celebrate Christmas.
If we teach ourselves love and humanity, then the country is safer and better for everybody. So what this referring word is that anywhere you are, God has placed you. Use it to advance humanity.
God heard the cry of those children and he sent Ken Imaswagbon to represent him, to reach out to them.
I'm equally happy that we still have men, no matter how bad it is, that have the heart of gold, that can give to the children, that can give to the society.
The inmates, mostly persons displaced by Boko Haram insurgency in the northeast, could not hide their joy.
He's one of the few that comes here at every time we are in need to show his love for the children. So for me, I thank him, and the children are so excited to see him.
The visit also reminds the inmates that the society has not forgotten them. Gestures like this define the true meaning of Christmas celebration, which is about sharing and showing love and kindness to the less privileged members of the society. From Ohogwa IDP camp in Edo State, Jude Abugu, NTA News.
Thank you, Jude. Time now to return to a tour of the city, Christmas night edition. Earlier, we showed you how Abuja's Christmas lights are particularly stunning this year. The city's festive vibe is on point, with loads of efforts put into making it feel like the perfect holiday season. Ekemini Williams is standing by live somewhere in the center of the city to tell us more about Abuja's revealing Christmas vibe this year. Ekemini, tell me something. How are you this lovely Christmas night? And are holiday makers taking advantage of the splendid weather to visit fun spots in the city? Tell us what's going on. We're sorry, I think the network is a bit bad. We'll return to Ekemini later with the report. And the Lagos Police Command has concluded strategic personnel deployments to ensure top-notch security during the forthcoming Eyo Festival and the Yuletide celebration across the metropolis. Commissioner of Police disclosed this after leading a show of force exercise to several parts of Lagos.
The purpose of a job is not to be harassing anybody or beating people massively. That's why I was the one who moved the job from Idumota to Tafabalewa so that people can sit down and see the display. And after 6 o'clock in the evening, no more job. Please let them know.
We are happy to be here with today with His Royal Majesty, the Oba of Lagos, to ensure that we let him know that we are fully ready and prepared to ensure a peaceful your festival, as is slated for 27th of December this year. Mr. Governor of the state, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, have directed that all festivals, including the Eyo, which is the lead festival in Lagos State, must hold. We have made enough deployment.
Well, there's so much coming to you after the break. We'll be right back. You're welcome back, and we are now returning to Ekemini Williams, as she's somewhere, like I said earlier, in Abuja, to tell us about Abuja's vibe, Christmas vibe this year. And Ekemini, I asked you earlier if you got me, how are you this lovely Christmas night? And tell us how holidaymakers are taking advantage of the splendid weather to visit fun spots in Abuja, and there are lots of them, I know.
Exactly, Jubai. I mean, the view says it all. You know, earlier before the network came into, oh my goodness, that's the vibe of the moment. The view tells it all. Just before the network actually interrupted, I was asking you if you're enthralled as well with the color and light you see out here. I mean, definitely, who wouldn't be? But you know, FCT this year is super lit with amazing, bold, vivacious Christmas decorations that could make your social media snaps pop. Okay, it looks like the mannequin wants to say hello to you. But okay, so the FCT is super lit with bold, vivacious decorations, you know, and these are not just mere lightings. They are specific designs that speak to the reason for the season, which is the birth of Jesus Christ. So if you drive through the roads of FCT, you will see designs such as the manger, the star figurines, the angel, you know, the three wise men and the gifts, and many other designs that people say are personally spirit lifting for them. And of course, you know, amid what they have challenging times. But you know, the captivating thing about Nigerians is they would come to you about the jungle and the number of wolves in the jungle, but the next minute you still see them walk into that jungle with their heads held up high and come back leading the pack of wolves. Interesting potential that, of course, you know, makes do well in whatever aspect they do. But you know, I also took a tour around the town, and one notable observation I made was that at every kilometer there were security checkpoints where, you know, there were policemen, and so it almost got tiring having to stop and identify yourself. But on the other hand, it gives you the sense of safety, security, that only time you have to look over your shoulder twice, or your negative drive.
I can see just so many people there out enjoying themselves, and as you can see, I'm also in the spirit of Christmas, you know, dressed, you know, looking well. And where are you exactly now?
This is the Christmas Village, Abuja. I mean, Christmas Village is an initiative that gets set every year, every Christmas. You know, it's more like the Times Square of the UK. But hello, this is Nigeria, where every activity happens here. If you walk, I would love to take a tour, but I'll just tell you what I saw. If you go around, there's almost every game going on in here. Mini football, you know, table games, board happening here. I mean, there's a show happening there for kids and for parents and all of that. So yes, that's what this place is all about.
Okay, Kemini, thank you so much for giving us an insight into how Abuja is vibing this season. We appreciate you, and when I get out of here, I'm going to get ready to go enjoy myself too. Thank you so much. Enjoy yourself. While the magic of Christmas has always lived brightest in the eyes of children and young adults, evolving times have definitely just transformed the style and format of celebration. We do have a short skit put together by our own social media content unit depicting the reality of this evolution. Welcome back. And now for our results, we ask if you think video calls, online transfers, and virtual celebrations are watering down our cherished, long-standing family Christmas traditions in Nigeria. 54.4% of our respondents chose yes. Another 25.3% think maybe, while 20.3% of our respondents opted for no. And that ends tonight's Christmas night newscast on a high note with a feel-good rendition of the famous Christmas-themed Silent Night. Thank you so much for being part of this special broadcast, and wish you the best season of the year.